OCPA, which is a right-wing libertarian think tank that gets millions of dollars to just shill the worst garbage imaginable, posted an article on the 9th that said Oklahoma voters underestimate how much is spent on education. And they did a Sooner poll because, of course, Sooner poll will run anything, no matter how stupid it is. But advocates for public education consistently argue that education is funded. Historically, how much of the state budget, percentage-wise, do you believe is spent on education? So this is like the equivalent of like a trivia question, right? Like, do you know this arbitrary percentage of a thing and what it is? Tells you nothing about how we compare to other states, tells you nothing about how much we spend per child, tells you nothing about how we prioritize that spending. It's just, do you know the random percentage of this thing? And like, unsurprisingly, no, we don't. Like, voters, I don't even know if I know the exact percentage we spend on education, and I fucking have a degree in math and economics.
Right, but truly, Oklahomans, we all thought, like, they spending nickels and pennies on this shit. Like, there's no money in education. And I honestly laughed when I saw the poll and I read this article, because it's just like, we have no faith in our government, and it's hilarious.
But it's like, I mean, so it's 36%, but I mean, which is a lot, I guess. I mean, 36% of a thing. I mean, education, you know, we're educating 700,000 kids a year. Like, it's expensive, and it's the state's, like, main job, you know? Like, it's, like, what the state is primarily tasked with doing according to their constitution. So, like, yeah, I would hope we spend more on education than, say, incarceration or other random things the state does.
I want to know how much we spend on policing or fucking incarceration compared to education, because
Yeah, I mean, we spend less. Like, I mean, I think number one is education. Number two would be like healthcare. Like, Sooner Care probably sucks up a lot because it's providing, again, free healthcare to like hundreds of thousands of people. So I mean, it's providing like a very expensive, widely used service. So of course, it's going to be a big number. You know, incarceration a little less so because it's a slightly smaller. I mean, it's still a lot of people, but we also don't fund, you know, it appropriately. So it's like we don't have programs for people. We don't have, you know, adequate staffing for our prisons. We don't have, you know, we're shortchanging people there. Anyway, it's a really dumb poll. It's a really dumb article. Like, it just is. It's just like, are people bad at math? And the answer, unsurprisingly, is yes, they are. So yeah, if you include higher education and career tech, the share jumps to 47%. But again, these are like constitutional things the state is required to do that serves hundreds of thousands of Oklahomans a year. It's just, it's an idiotic article, and just, I don't know. I don't know why these guys get millions of dollars in funding every year to put out stupid shit.
I just want to know where they were trying to go with this, because you know some raggedy ass policy point or something is going to come from this. So where are we going?
Well, I mean, it's just that we spend too much on it. But of course, it's like, it's just, you're just talking about percentage of the budget. Like, it's not, it doesn't tell you anything. Like, I mean, it's just a percentage of a thing, you know? It's like, I mean, right. Should we spend less of our budget on it and that will make it better? Like, I mean, it just, it doesn't tell you, I mean, all I can say is it doesn't tell you anything meaningful about it. Like, compare us to other states, compare us to how much we spend per child, compare us to like what we get for that money. But like, just arguing that we spend a percentage of our budget on something is.
Did they even clarify what our annual budget is?
Because I mean, no, it's
billion or something like that.
But yeah, no, it's literally just an article about. It's just literally an article about how much we spend on as a percentage of our budget. Like, that's all it says. It's really stupid. So anyway, just wanted to point out dumbness. Thanks for watching our video. Please give it a like and hit that subscribe button for more content. If you want to engage with us, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram.